Welcome to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum. On a beautiful late October night in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the second meeting of the season between these two longtime NFC South rivals, as the 1-6 Atlanta Falcons are in town to play the 3-4 Carolina Panthers to kick off week number 8. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Football, live this week in Charlotte, North Carolina. My name is Tamir Moore. Thank you so much for being back along with us. The Falcons come in with a record of 1-6. It's been a terrible season for them. The Falcons started the season 0-5. Of course, Dan Quinn got fired after the first time these two teams played a couple weeks ago. Raheem Moore took over as the interim coach. He's 1-1 so far. A win 2 weeks ago for the Falcons against the Vikings, and a heartbreaking loss at the gun against the Lions last week. But good news for the Falcons is that Atlanta needs a bounce-back game very quickly. And guess what? This week is a short Sunday to Thursday turnaround, so maybe Atlanta can get the wheels spinning again. So, for Julio Jones last week, the Falcons wide receiver, who y'all should know, right, if you watch football, last week against Detroit, 9 targets, 8 receptions, 97 yards. Calvin Ridley, the young wide receiver that they love in Atlanta, last week against the Lions, he had 7 targets, 5 receptions, 69 yards, and a touchdown. The Atlanta pass offense is not the issue. They're third highest in the NFL. Their pass defense, though, that's what had Falcon fans screeching because they are 31st ranked in the NFL, and the Atlanta Falcons defense gives up a lot of points. That's why the Falcons often lose games, because their offensive statistics often get masked because of their poor defensive play. So let's see if the second half of the season Atlanta can improve defensively. The Falcons are in last place in the NFC South at 1-6. Meanwhile, the Panthers come in with a record of 3-4. They're third place right now in the NFC South. The Panthers started the season 0-2. They have won 3 straight at one point, but the Panthers are coming off back-to-back losses to the Bears in Week 6, and then last week against the New Orleans Saints down in New Orleans. Matt Rule, the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, his first year. Matt Rule has the ability to turn football programs around. While he was with Temple, he was able to turn the Owls team around, and most recently, while he was with Baylor, he was able to turn the Baylor football team around. You think about the Carolina Panthers, they're led in part by their quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater. What an inspiring story this young man is. Remember, Teddy Bridgewater, while he was with the Vikings, his football career could have been over. The steady ride that he has risen to was stopped with the Saints along the way. Now he's in Carolina, replacing Cam Newton, of course, now in New England. And last week against the Saints, Bridgewater had 2 touchdowns and a quarterback rating of 128.3. Running back Mike Davis had 9 receptions and 149 scrimmage yards in their Week 5 matchup earlier this season. And the newest toy, wide receiver Rodney Anderson, formerly of the New York Jets, acquired by Carolina in the offseason, had 6 catches for 74 yards last week. Wide receiver DJ Moore had 93 receiving yards, as had his second career game with 2 receiving touchdowns last week. Defensive end Brian Burns had a sack and forced fumble last week against the Saints. Linebacker Shaq Thompson had 13 tackles against the Saints a week ago, has led the team. Safety Jeremy Chin, who was just named NFC Offensive Rookie of the Month for October, had 9 tackles and a pass deflection last time the two teams played. And quarterback Rasul Douglas, remember him? He played at West Virginia, formerly played with the Eagles. He's aimed for his 4th straight game against the Falcons with a pass deflection. In his career in Thursday Night Football, he has 2 picks and 4 pass deflections. So, it's the Falcons and the Panthers to kick off Week 8 tonight at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on Fox NFL Network and Amazon Prime Video. Until then, I'm Tamir Moore. Thanks for joining us.